So they're talking about Peterson might still go number one.
So I think that's what John Wall said he wanted, didn't he?
I didn't hear what he said. I just know he said something, but I didn't hear him.
I thought he said I would want them to take Peterson. Maybe I'm wrong. Can't remember.
They probably did because Peterson don't want to go to Utah, which I don't blame him.
They're getting ready for the future, bro. You better chill on Utah. They close.
No, that ain't what I was talking about. Listen, man, joining us for another episode, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Cap and Crown NBA Podcast, members only edition, man, where we talk about all things NBA related, yo. Listen, if you guys are into NBA content, we get into everything NBA related, no matter what team you root for, no matter what topic it is with the NBA, we're here for it. So go ahead, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button if you're here, if you're new to the channel. And also, too, if everybody can hit them likes for us today, that'd be much appreciated. And shout out to the members of the channel. Just our way of showing thanks to y'all for showing love to the channel in that special way. We appreciate y'all. So if y'all got any questions and comments, man, just hit that comment section, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think about these topics we got for today's show. All right, King, man, we got a pretty interesting show today, man. We got a full-length show today. So let's go ahead and get to it, man. Now we have this segment right here we ain't had in a while, so you know we definitely gotta get to it, man. A little segment that we coined the phrase of I was told.
I was told.
I was told.
I was told. I was told.
I was told.
Bro, you know what's crazy? I don't think we've ever done had a quote from someone that can fill both segments of I was told and pause. This is probably the first time in the history of our show. So Vincent Goodwill said something on the show a couple of days ago or yesterday, whatever it was. I don't even know. I just know it went viral and everybody was kind of killing him or whatever. But that was that's gonna be part of the pause. But he did say something at the beginning of his with a segment that they had, the little quote that he had, that was pretty interesting, man. So check this out. I'm gonna get your thoughts on this.
All the rest of it. It's dynasty or parity, which is better for the sport?
I think dynasty is better for the sport because if we're going to look at the way that the NBA experiences golden age, those 2 decades where it went from Magic and Bird and Isaiah in between to Michael Jordan, that's where you had the greatest explosion in growth. And it's not just because those guys hoarded the championships. Now you're legislating parity. The owners are saying you aren't allowed to be great for an extended period of time because look at Oklahoma City with Durant and Westbrook and Harden. They weren't allowed to keep their 3 guys together because the money says, okay, you drafted too well. You drafted 3 MVPs. Yep. You can't hold on to them. The reason that the Knicks won this championship is because Minnesota could not afford to hold on to Karl Anthony Towns, and he became the final piece for them. So it's going to also cost the Knicks on the back.
What you got, King?
Shout out to CJ McCollum again. The new CBA, we talked about it a bunch. Teams are getting penalized for drafting correctly, so it's leading to parity because you got to let go of your star players or make big decisions. I've said it multiple times before. The league will be in a better place once we do have a dynasty. I know that folks like multiple teams having a chance to win a championship, but having that face of a brand with a league where the faces are seen more times than most other leagues, you need a guy to be the representation of it, that go around and like, hey, I'm dominant, I'm that big bad. Even in other sports like that, like boxing, you feel me? When you see people and you have a face, somebody that's dominant that you can go behind, they make big money for boxing and all. And I feel the NBA is the same way, bro. They do need a dynasty. I want to hold back some of my comments on this because I do think that what he said in the pause moment I want to play devil's advocate for my guy Vincent. I think he said some things the wrong way, but yeah, bro, I do think we need dynasties back in general. I hope somebody gets to that point. I don't know if this will happen, like we say, in this time frame. We may have to get to another CBA to get to a point of when we can actually have another dynasty, because this is tough unless a team really wants to just be rich and really just throw money.
Well, we're gonna have to see how this new we'll see, because like I said on a couple of shows ago, if they close to 5 years and they're able to renegotiate that CBA, so we'll see how they go. Yeah, bro. Like you said, I see more and more people kind of getting upset with the fact that there isn't a dynasty, even though every time somebody win a championship, it's a dynasty. You know, we keep telling folks like, nah, ain't no dynasty.
It's love to hate, though, bro. Now we want to love to hate a dynasty.
Yeah, and so I mean, like I said, it's truth to it. The fact that the league is still trying to manufacture a face, we always say. So whoever wins that year, they didn't build that person up that whole time, and then they fall short again. You know what I mean? So, I think we're to the point now that I feel like, yeah, we probably do need a face, but it's kind of hard to build that face the correct way, like you said. When you got he's right though. I think we said it before. The fact that you heard me say that, man, with the new CBA, the way that the CBA is, teams are going to have to build more through the draft. You got to pray to God that you hit in the draft, and then within that draft, you got to be able to hit in the next like 3 to 4 years.
You got to win. You got to win a championship within your range of hitting those guys. Yeah.
So it's like you gotta. It's definitely a tough uphill battle, which is why we was kind of saying teams like San Antonio and OKC are built for this draft, for this CBA, because they got the young talent, and then they got a plethora of assets to follow behind it. So if they lose somebody, they can always replace them with somebody else. And they're both franchises are pretty well at drafting and all that type of stuff. So it sucks, or whatever, bro. But like you said, this is the CBA you signed up for. We can't complain about it now. It was what you signed up for. You know what I mean? So you just gotta see how this whole new lottery system go. Because folks can't get back-to-back number ones, and you can't get a top 3 for the next 3 years, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we want to see how it goes.
They were close with OKC before. Remember, like he said, with KD and all of them. And then that James Harden move was the big move. Yep. Choosing the Serge Ibaka, and then after that, go ahead.
I was talking about that on the last show. I was saying the fact that like you just said, the money, right? Like it's off by like $5 million. So that's how it kind of feels like with this CBA. It's like, yo, you gotta pick and choose people over, but especially if you're the smaller market like an OKC, which is why we were saying that, yo, are they really gonna keep Chet, or are they gonna try to move on from him? Because both of him and Jay Will's contracts kick in, and they're in a smaller market. You know what I'm saying? And so I forgot somebody. I think I was listening to was it Chris Broussard or somebody said, man, how much OKC's owner's worth. He's like one of the I can't say he's not poor.
You wanted to say poorest, but comparison to the other billionaires,
other billionaires, like he's the poorest or whatever. And I was like, dang, that explains why he don't want to spend go over the luxury tax and all that type of stuff. So yeah.
But you see how long that lasts, though. That's what I'm saying, bro. You see, OKC had Sam Presti that whole time.
Mm-hmm.
You see how long it took for them to go from getting to that finals that year with Kevin Durant and all of them to get back to the finals and winning again. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's even with a great GM and all, you have to make, bro. That's a hard decision,
especially a small market too.
That's just a hard responsibility, I guess, to have on your back to say you have to pick perfectly. You feel me? Not only just a good guy, like they kept Serge Ibaka, and then they went and got like Andre Robertson and stuff like that. And he was good defensively and all that stuff, like he couldn't shoot and all that, but they never got James Harden again. They kept trying to get like a Kevin Martin and fill that role and all kind of stuff. They could never get him again. And Sam Presti still was doing a good job with stuff. Nobody held him and said Sam Presti trash at drafting and nothing like that, but he couldn't get back to that team again. And that's what I feel like, bro, you got to make decisions, man. It's some tough decisions.
You got to remember, too, he was getting the Robinsons and them guys like in the back of the first rounds and early second round stuff because the team was so good.
Yeah, the team was good.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
And it's the same thing that's going on now. It's going to be the same thing that's going on now, though.
Remind me of another team. Yeah. But listen, but no. You know what? Because in their defense, they're going to have a few picks in the top 10, like this year, right? Because, they got other teams picks and stuff.
Other teams from before they got it hit.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's done pretty well, the top 10s. So, I mean, that's why a lot of people are scared. The fact that he got like 3, he got 2, I think, in the top 10. Oh, no, he got, is that right? He got 2 in the top 10? No, 2 in the lottery. And then he got 1 outside the lottery, I think like late first or maybe early second or something like that. But
he never fails at drafting. That's like I said, that's not the issue. It's just, bro, can you get that guy that fits that piece correctly? You feel me? Like even if I go get a guy in the draft. Is another Chet or a guy that fits Chet role available once I get to my pick? You feel what I'm saying? Like, he still has to. That's a perfection as far as the responsibility to be held on you with this CBA. As far as doing, like, even San Antonio, they're talking about it now. Like, just because you got there, and I'm not even putting this ill will on San Antonio, but just because they got here this year, don't mean they're here again next year. Don't mean they're here again the year after that. You feel me? Circumstances could happen. You feel me? Teams get much better. You never know what happens, bro. And it's like, now you got to make big decisions already. Instead of, like I said, this offseason already, San Antonio is looking at Dylan Harper. Like, I know we may not get to a point where it's a conversation of all this stuff, but this is now we have eyes on you to say, man, what are we going to do now? How far do we get? What decision do we make as far as who we keep and all that stuff like that? Like, those decisions are happening now, and that's because of the CBA.
Yeah, because some folks gonna have to move out the way for old Dylan, bro.
Yeah,
have to move out the way. No, I was gonna say some. Well, not like you said, it's not a guarantee. Yeah, we just seen it the last 8 years or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right. It ain't a guarantee. Which is what Vince was talking about. You know, and the fact that every year we had a new champion. And these dynasties, I think the way that, like you said, the way the CBA is made, we're gonna see how this new draft lottery system work. That might also hinder it. We don't know yet. We gotta see it first before we can say, yep, that's it. But I mean, on the surface, it don't look like it's gonna help. Like you said, you can't get no back-to-back number one. You're not Cleveland. When Cleveland got them back-to-back number ones and all that.
3 out of 4 years.
3 out of 4 years.
A number 2 next year. Wasn't no number 3.
One of the two was like number 3 or 4 or something.
Yeah, that's what it said. It was still like top 4. That was ridiculous. Yeah. And they got the number 1 the other 3 years. That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, you're gonna have to see how that goes, because I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, he's right on that. I think we even talked about it before, about there not being any more dynasties and stuff like that, but I still felt like it was gonna be a dynasty. But
I mean, it'd have been a team competing for it. To say it had just automatically been a dynasty would have been up to management again. Like, it's too close. Like, it's too many skilled guys and too much parity, and guys copy each other. If you good today, don't mean you good tomorrow. You feel me? Like, really, we need a legendary player combined with a legendary GM. That's how you get dynasties, when you get them together at the same time. You can with the coach. Usually is a big 3, the triangle, so like, triangle offense.
So like Jordan and what's the name that passed? Jerry. What's the last name? I'm blanking on the man last name.
Krause, ain't it?
Yeah, Krause. Yeah, Jerry Krause. R.I.P.
Jerry Krause and Phil Jackson.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you need that triangle. Triangle. No LA.
You had what's the name? You had
I said no LA King. You supposed to correct me. No Chicago.
No, I was gonna say I already said Chicago at first when I said the point. But
people say no chance winners.
People forget about that one. But LA, what is that? Shaq and Kobe, whatever one you want to choose, Phil Jackson and Dr. Buss. You feel me? Like, or not even whoever you want to put there as far as the situation.
Jerry West, sir, you being disrespectful.
Jerry West too. I'm sorry. I apologize. What's my show? They took off there after one season, so the damn show ain't people Larry Bird beating them. What the hell? Showtime? What was it?
What Showtime? Oh, crap.
I can't remember the show, bro.
Dang, what's up blanking on the show name, bro? Yeah, exactly. Like,
and I can't believe they canceled it and nobody like picked it up and nothing like that. Like, just to,
you know why they canceled it.
I mean, yeah, you're right. The LA people, bro. I loved it though. It didn't have to be real, man. But Magic Johnson was Magic Johnson on their pause. But yeah, we keep it moving, bro. Jeez.
Winning time.
There you go. Yep.
I knew it was something time. I was like,
yep.
They should have called it Showtime. I don't know why they didn't call it Showtime, but yeah.
Probably not to mess with LA even more. You feel me? Like, that shit was funny. Dude that was playing Larry Bird was perfect and all that, bro. Like that. I love that. I love that show, man.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, man. What was that brought to you by, King?
Shout out to our guys over at Fanatics.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
All right, man. Let's get to the main topic of what's going on today, man. Let's get into a little bit of a recap. Get all this Laker news, King. Check it out, man. So it says the initial kind of message that Luka gave to the Lakers was, get me an A-list center. King. Get him an A-list center. It's kind of what I was talking about. He ain't got to give no names. Just tell him what you want. What you want. So check this out, man. It's really gonna make you happy right here, King. Lakers can offer Reeves a 5-year, $241 million deal, King. The most any other team could present is a 4-year, $179, which I heard I could say the Blazers. Brooklyn Nets are looking to offer him. And then check this out. A source close to Luka Doncic told ESPN that Luka has kept in touch with LeBron James and Austin Reeves since the season ended, but hasn't pitched either player on returning to LA. Most of the conversation have been revolved around golf. I didn't know Luka was a golfer like that. So check this out. Lakers are not expected to offer LeBron James anything close to a max. Anything close. Wouldn't even ask for it, King.
Yep.
But look at this, man. Says Luka handed Pelinka a shopping list. Let's see what he's talking about, King. I don't even know what the shopping list is. Let's just see what it is. What? It's a list? Luka's list. Check this out. Needs shooters around him. Gets double teamed too much. Sound familiar. Needs a lob catching big who can pick and roll. Okay. Called the season bad. No sugarcoating. Lakers eyeing Robert Williams III and Walker Kessler. We're going to get to that in a little bit. And then Austin Reeves, $178 million dilemma is blocking every move. So check this out, King. I can't see that.
I can see.
You see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says, so on the left side is the right pieces back when he was in his 2024 Dallas peak when he went to the finals. It said the play style was Daniel Gafford and lively, rolling hard, pick and roll unstoppable, nearly 10 assists a night. They said for spacing, Kyrie, DJ Washington, and Derrick Jones Jr. Punishing every collapse. And the result was elite offensive rating, Western Conference Finals, I guess champions. And the wrong pieces, which are roster struggles they had last year, he says play style, carried the entire offensive load alone, step backs and contested drives all night. He says for spacing, defenses doubled freely, sagged off everyone, paint completely clogged. And the result was a stagnant offense, turnovers piled up, burnt through by midseason.
Are they speaking facts?
That sound like big facts to me, bro.
Sounds like big facts. Check this out, King. So here's a few people that they kind of got linked to the Lakers. The LA Lakers have done their due diligence, King. Notice how I said due diligence. That sound familiar to you? On signing free agent Jalen Duren. So we kind of talked about it before. That I brought that up to you for about a month ago. That I was hearing his name kind of attached to the Lakers, and Lakers might be maybe going after him. But now he won't be that lob threat that we were just talking about. He's not really a rim roller like that. You know what I'm saying? He's like kind of like a pocket passer type of center. But we'll get to that. This is the one I think you sent me. If LeBron James re-signs with the Los Angeles Lakers, Kevin Love is likely to sign with the team.
Yeah.
We don't need Master Cleveland Sr., bro. It's not what we need. You know what I'm saying? But
not if Bronny there too. Golly.
Yeah, we'll get to it. This is the one I was waiting on right here to show you. But before I read that off, check this out. So Walker Kessler has rejected a 5-year, $140 million offer from the Utah Jazz as his camp is seeking significantly more. Right. Now, the Los Angeles Lakers have eternally discussed offering a lucrative deal to Walker Kessler. Well, King, with all this Laker news, bro, what's on your mind, man? What's your takeaways, man?
A lot of this I like, bro. There was some I was a little shaky on, mainly that Kevin Love part as far as getting Kevin Love. I mean, he is a step up as far as making buckets.
I thought that's your favorite part.
He's a step up as far as making buckets to Maxi Kleber. He may be actually a Maxi Kleber upgrade because Maxi Kleber was known for being a defensive guy, and he can't do that no more. Like, his body's beat up, so don't look at that side of the ball no more. So as far as can you be a stretch guy that can make shots when you wide open, playing
First of all, you know what's a Maxi Kleber upgrade?
Kevin
Not
Love.
Having Maxi Kleber.
Got you. That's true. You're right. I mean, they're not going to have Maxi Kleber, so they better not sign him back. But I don't know why they're doing that. I guess for more. They don't need that, but I don't know, bro. Maybe to make Bron happy and all that. Bron signing for the low. We've heard a lot of conversation about that's gaining heat with him and the Lakers. I told you, Bron, get Bron for the low, bro. I told you the problem is not Bron. If you can get Bron for the low, Bron can't talk if he there for the low, bro. He not Bron no more. Like, that's a different Bron. You're literally telling him, bro, you him now. But by him, I don't mean him, but you him. So I think Bron being there for the low would be cool. I'm cool with that. Luka gave his list of stuff, which he didn't talk basketball with the other guys. No people like, why I ain't talk basketball? Because they don't want to talk basketball. Like, it's off season. Let's chill right now. That's my time for vacation and all that. I'm fine with everything they say with that. Giving them a list of stuff that's non-negotiable, though, that puts fire under Rob Pelinka, because Luka, like we said, can opt out pretty soon and be a free agent. I think is it after next year? It's something close to that or whatever like that. So I think with that being said, Rob Pelinka on the hot seat, because even if he does not succeed this year, like I said before, he's fired after this year. It would be the next person like trying to get Luka to run back, doing like ridiculous moves. The next GM they had, if it happened, because this is Rob Pelinka. This is all or nothing right here. It seemed like, bro. We just watched Jalen Brunson, which was Luka's teammate and all that stuff, buddy, win a championship, get a Finals MVP and all that stuff, and I got an NBA Cup with it. And then we also seen like guys in the same draft as well, like Shai Gilgeous and all. I think Luka getting to the point where he's like, bro, I'm being left behind in my own draft in a way, even with these numbers and all that stuff, like with accolades. So you got to get this together because I'm not getting any younger. I'm not getting any healthier. You feel me? So it's up to Luka to continue with his body and all that stuff. But a rim rolling center, I do have a question for you. It sounds like they're going to Walker Kessler way. Due diligence is perfect for Jalen Duren. Obviously, you should be looking at him. He's going to be available possibly and all that. Like, give him a look. He can do some things in the pick and roll. He's done it with what's his name, Cade Cunningham and all that stuff. Like, you want to look at him. But it looks like they're looking towards Walker Kessler. And Walker Kessler is like taking opting out his contract, and that may be happening. Do you really? So I don't think Walker Kessler fits perfectly of what they think he wants. First and foremost, I know people gonna hate when I say this. They like it's another. You should got a brother right there instead of a white guy. I think you're pushing too hard. But do you think Walker Kessler is more athletic than Jalen Duren? No. And Jalen Duren, like you said, not the perfect piece as far as going and doing what Luka needs and all. So if that's not the case, I don't think you want to spend all that money on Walker Kessler. It could be more of a what's that guy named Timothy Mozgov? Not even saying that. I don't want to disrespect him, but I mean, it could be kind of that situation, but you don't want to go there again. So that's my thing with that. I hope Luka isn't just, I don't know who the center is. I know they need somebody, but damn, I don't know if Walker Kessler got to spend a bunch of money for.
No. I know you're going to be like, nah, this ain't going to happen. But why not go after like a Daniel Gafford?
That's what I'm saying. That's what you should. I don't know if you're going to have to overpay.
Yeah, that's something. I don't know that.
You have to overpay. You had to give up like
Probably.
2 first-round picks.
Yeah, just look for the Lakers. Yeah, because that he'd be perfect for the Lakers.
He would.
You know what I'm saying? He not a lot. He'd definitely be cheaper than both Duren and Walker Kessler. Here's my thing. How much is Walker Kessler asking for? Like, what was he worth in his mind?
30, bro. Right. He turned down. What was the contract? How much was it? 100 what?
Let me see. 140.
Because what's that? 30 will be 150. So, yeah, that's 29 or something. Or no, 28.
What's that?
Yeah, 28. I think it is.
Yeah.
He won 30. He might take less though. Would he take less to play with the Lakers?
Yeah, he probably would. I'm not sure, but you know, plus you got to factor in state income tax over there in LA.
But you get more endorsements now. Go ahead.
Yeah, is he really getting endorsements like that though?
He'll get something. He'll get something goofy because he just not to be disrespectful. You feel me? Like all of them get something. I bet you JaVale McGee had some type of endorsement while he was over there.
I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to make up what he gonna lose if he lose. What's the name? I don't know, King. This is like I said. My overall thought process. I don't trust Rob Pelinka. I mean, Luka gave him a list. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? And the list that Luka gave him, and it's not like a list that we all were like, baffled. Like, oh my God, this is surprising to me. It's just stuff that everybody and mama knows what he needs or whatever, right? We saw it before. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if Rob Pelinka can do it, especially after everything I'm hearing. And he literally willing to pretty much sign everybody back and all that type of stuff. And it's like,
I don't think they're gonna sign Austin Reeves, bro.
Listen, I hope they don't. I hope they don't. I want Brooklyn to go over there and pick him up or whatever, sign him to a $500 million contract, get him off the Lakers' hands, whatever it is. I've told you before, they should go ahead and move on from Luka. From LeBron and Austin Reeves, bro, and just start over from scratch. But from what I'm more, to be honest with you, King, I'm more confident that LeBron will move on before Austin Reeves.
Ooh, I feel like LeBron gonna be back. I feel like he back. You think he still might move on?
I've been hearing a lot of mixed stuff on that, bro. So,
okay.
But Austin Reeves, I'm more encouraged because I'm starting to hear more and more teams interested, right? Like Brooklyn is like really talking about going after this dude. And I think it was Chicago, I believe. I think I told you it was two teams that had actual straight up money where they can just sign you straight up. And I think it was Brooklyn and Chicago. And I think those are the two teams I'm hearing. I think I might have heard Detroit. Matter of fact, check this out, King. I just got this alert. So
would you trade Austin Reeves for Jalen Duren? I might do that one.
I mean, man, what Detroit gonna do?
I mean, you're right. But if Jalen Duren wasn't possibly going to sign either way, right? You feel what I'm saying? Like, so they were possibly going to lose him either way. But I don't know. But go ahead, say what you're going to say about the comment of his trade.
So, Pistons. So Pistons are linked to Giannis now. So, but check this out. Hold on. Detroit would land Tyler Hero, right? As a kind of like a piece that they can use in a potential Heat Bucks trade.
Get the out of here, bro. They're your dynasty right there. I trust that more than I trust Luka and Giannis.
Man, that's
disgusting. That's Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And then you got it's saying that LeBron's retirement is still on the table.
I mean,
so
that
could be a possibility.
I'm past that, beyond that, but I think you think they got the balls? You think what's his name? Rob Pelinka has the cojones to take the L of letting Austin Reeves go for nothing to get the win of getting him off the books, be able to get something else?
No.
That's what I'm afraid of, because I don't think they're gonna do any type. I don't know if the trade gonna happen. So I'm like, they would have to just let him go, get him off the books, and then let another team sign him. But that's a main L to take. Like, bro, you could have been traded him and you didn't trade him. It's like, but at this point, just let him walk.
Yeah, hold on. What did I just tell you? Where's it? Where'd it go? Just the one? Yep, there it is right there. What did I just tell you? Austin Reeves' $178 million dilemma is blocking everyone.
You see how he wasn't on this?
What have I been telling you this whole time when I said with Austin Reeves, which is why I said he needs to go ahead and just let this dude go? I said because his money, whatever the money, the love, whatever you want to call it, is tying up whatever they can be able to do.
Yep.
Don't put the money into this dude. Use that money and literally get the stuff that you actually need to put around Luka, bro.
Yep.
You know,
while you wait, if they wait too long for these moves, everybody that you need gonna fall off the books. That you're actually sitting back, all the useful pieces, they're gonna be gone while you sitting here waiting for Austin Reeves to get the right number and all. And I'm like, an encouraging thing for me, like I said, I think Braun will come back for the low. I think Braun's going to do a retirement tour, and I think when that happens, it's retirement. Like it's Luka team. I think they're establishing that, and I think Braun going to leave. He's going to say, "Let me get my last hoorah," and he's going to sign a 1-year contract. I think Austin Reeves, like I say, has to. He gotta go. If he's sitting there and he wasn't on Luka's list, you say he said I need playmakers and guys that can separate us or get us open or penetrate the defense like a Kyrie, like a PJ Washington. And he said he still need that beside him. Let Austin Reeves go, bro. You should have traded him. Golly, you could have got Luka so up. It's always Luka always so unlucky, bro. If they do lose Austin Reeves for nothing, it's damn, you lost him for nothing.
I'm sorry, but Austin Reeves isn't Jalen Brunson, and he's not Kyrie Irving.
He is not. No. So it's not about him being something. No. So I don't think
it's something for him.
I'm saying Luka missed out on whatever Austin Reeves' value was of getting something back beside him because of all of this, and now you just lose that for nothing. So I'm saying you knew you had something phony. You had a phony art piece in your hand that people were willing to spend millions and millions on, and you were like, "Nah, I'm gonna wait because somebody gonna spend $1 billion on it," and it just kept going down. More people were like, "Nah, I think that's BS," until you just waited on it, and everybody now it's just nah, that ain't even real. And now you just well, I got this fake paint, and somebody was gonna buy it for millions, but it is what it is.
Shoot, sign a trade with the guy doing Brooklyn.
Brooklyn only. That's what I'm saying. I think it's coming down to, bro. It's going down to Brooklyn. Brooklyn.
Well, actually, they can actually sign him straight up. But you know what I'm saying? Just you can probably still get something for him, man. You just got to do a little sign a trade or something like that. But like I said, now
Michael Porter?
No.
You got to keep stopping. Hold up. It worked with Joker.
That's pretty interesting. Yeah. But no, I was gonna say something. But yeah, because I don't see Brooklyn doing a sign trade because they can just sign them straight up.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, and on top of that, the sign trade I think that affects the cap too. So it's just you got to be real careful with the sign trades. But my thing is, bro, there's so many pieces that the Lakers need, right? Which is kind of why I was saying let both Austin Reeves and LeBron go, because that can free up so much to where you can literally go out and fill the team out around Luka the way you're supposed to fill it out without having any type of hindrance or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, because like I said, that 178, bro, just imagine. You know what I'm saying?
That 50. So my thing is, like I said, Braun has to take a significant pay cut, I was saying. And what I'm saying Braun is, I'm saying what if they got Braun at a $15 million? What if Braun came out, he at 15 mil, bro? That means you lost what Braun was making before, right? You lost what Austin Reeves was making before. You lost what Maxi Kleber was making before. And you just getting Braun back on 15 million. You can still build this team. You still got a bunch of money to deal with. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If you can get Braun at that, just have his farewell. We're not paying Braun no max. That's ridiculous. But if Braun want to come take this Klay Thompson discount, you feel what I'm saying? Like Klay Thompson did, and come do that, let's go rock. You still LeBron James for 17 million. I'm giving that to any top 5 player at any point. I'm playing. Might pay that to Magic Johnson right now to come play for the Lakers.
They willing to go through a whole another year of drama. I mean,
I just don't feel like the drama. I know it's always at some point it changes. We did the same thing with Kyrie as well. I remember having the same conversation with you about Kyrie. It happens. It is what it is. At some point it changes. If LeBron is saying he's going to retire, that's when this last year has to be the retirement year. We're going into this one as the job is done to try to get Braun his number 5. That's where we are praising Braun, but this Luka team. We know what's going on here. So if that's the situation, then I'm fine, because I still think that's a value that you're losing with LeBron James. I hear all that stuff, but the value of player that Braun helped this team get to the playoffs as well. This team that was supposed to be trash and all. That's a great value that you're losing from LeBron as well. And to lose that and Austin Reeves is crazy at the same time. That's a lot of value you just throwing away. And you already saying they got a lot of holes, and you saying I feel you. I hear you. I'm not even
Swiss cheese.
But you saying get rid of LeBron and Austin Reeves at the same time and try to fill up all them holes and with Rob Pelinka? I'm like, you're saying to get rid of LeBron and Austin Reeves. Listen to all that again, bro. LeBron and Austin Reeves and filling all them roster holes. You said the center, the defense, all that stuff with Rob Pelinka, man. Come on, bro.
Christ,
You gotta really think, man. Like, no way Rob Pelinka fixing all that in one season. Hell no, Luka going into the season playing by himself. This is where you gotta pick the lesser of the two evils, bro. I'm agreeing with you. They could both be two evils, but what's the lesser of the two evils? I think it's Braun. Austin Reeves is the real. We know what Braun was at least, or what he is at his best still. Austin Reeves is the one that's not real.
Yeah, Bar mess around and resign both of them.
Bro, if they do that, I might not watch the Lakers this year at all. I'm telling you, like, I don't want to see it. They don't care.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. You already know what I think, bro. I seen it in Dallas, and they didn't have no distractions like that in Dallas, bro. You still got your boy over here still running his mouth on podcasts and all that type of stuff. Just imagine what he gonna do this year. Like his the narratives are getting worse as he gets older. I don't know what it is, but
it is.
Like they gotta really get back to basketball, man. I know it's the Lakers. Lakers already a brand that's already gonna have eyeballs on them and stuff like that. They don't need extra eyeballs for nonsense. But yeah, I just
what they normally do to folks that have been places for long times and all that stuff. They force them to retire, right? You got to force Braun to retire, but you can't just cut him off, bro, without his decision. Give him the year of you out of here, bro. Well, you know we really fired you. Who did they just do that to? Was it Donnie? Where he got, or Rick Carlisle, where he stepped away or whatever. We know he's getting fired. Like, it's certain things you do for certain players and all that stuff, bro. Like, he not Kobe, but he's still Braun. Let Braun
you ain't
have
Kobe.
his.
They don't like you like that.
But but Braun not Paul Pierce or Draymond Green. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he at another level than that. So let him. You tell him this is it. You want to come in. We're gonna try to. Not only we try to get Luka a championship, we want to get you a championship too. We want to get you one more championship. You have to stroke his ego. Pause. Like, you know what this is, bro. Like, he's still LeBron James. But you say we moving forward. We want to get you one more. Let's get you for this, Braun. Like, you took discounts before. Take one more. Come on here. We have you in the conversation. We taught you guys about who we gonna get in this team, what you guys need, and do it because he still does. He still is the best player, damn near in the league, to run back up for Luka Doncic for what you need Luka Doncic to do for when he is on the bench, bro. It still is LeBron James. That's LeBron. So even if LeBron taking a step back and you like, even if he's starting but he's really the bench guy, like he's not six man, but he's starting and then he couple minutes, go to the bench or whatever. You feel me? Then he played with the bench guys or whatever like that with Bronny and them. What's
that noise?
Like, tweet.
That will be the whistle.
Yeah, the whistle. I didn't want to like the little roll noise and all that stuff, so I try to do it by just a little tweet. But once you get that or whatever like that, I'm just saying, like, LeBron, you messing my train of thought. Braun can go on the bench playing like the Manu Ginobili type role when Luka out of the game. They don't really got to play with each other until like the end or whatever you need. Like, they should be playing off of each other. Like, Austin Reeves, bro. The drama is what it is, bro. Like, Luka and the one with drama. Kyrie had drama. He didn't have drama, but it was drama attached to him. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't the issue. Go play basketball, bro. They got to get Austin Reeves out the court. You need talent. Screw that drama. He need talent.
But we know LeBron's a whole different type of drama.
He is, though.
Hey, you want me to read out some quick hits for you real quick?
Yes,
get your thoughts. So this from he's from Bleacher Report. Man, I need you to keep your eyes on the Detroit Pistons. All right. Pistons want to add shooting, right? We think we talked about it before. Guess who the two targets they looking at? This is according to Mark Stein. I got
Heroes one.
Kyrie Irving and Trey Murphy III. They're on Detroit's radar.
Oh, Detroit trying to make that jump. They trying to make that jump. Like everybody else, they trying to make okay.
Because they see what they got in Cade, right?
No Kevin Durant. Let's go.
There you go. So the Celtics, Giannis plan B is trade. Now the Celtics were looking at Trey Murphy. Could be Boston's backup target if they can't land the Buck star.
Why don't Boston want to get a point guard?
What's that? What's that word?
Point guard.
Not gonna probably have Jason Tatum play point guard. Kawhi. Check this out. Kawhi plan B for the Heat. If Miami could trade for Lillard if it miss. Miami could trade for Lillard if they miss out on Giannis.
Oh, the Miami.
Yeah. Kawhi to the Heat. Can he stay healthy?
It's going to be one. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be one of those situations again. If healthy, you feel what I'm saying? Like that's a nice little. That's the team is the type of team that Kawhi would thrive on. Like that's the type of atmosphere Kawhi Leonard to be good with. So I like that. It ain't gonna make Miami again. Miami not gonna be favorites to win, but it'll be a good look.
And then last but not least, the Heat and the Kings are still linked to Ja Morant. Grizzlies hopeful Morant will be a backup plan for teams that miss out on Giannis. Now, I think if I'm not mistaken, I thought I might have saw something where Minnesota might still be interested in Ja Morant.
You think the Grizzlies going? The Grizzlies plan for this year is it the tank? Even though tanking not good, what's the Grizzlies plan for this year? Real quick,
just rebuild and get as many assets as possible.
Okay, but they're gonna wait, right?
What you mean?
They're not gonna do anything for their team because they're gonna wait for Ja Morant to be traded. They seem like they're trying to wait for everybody to be traded so people can go to Plan B and say Ja Morant, right? Which means they're probably not gonna be able to do much with the rest of their team because they're waiting for the Ja Morant situation to start.
I don't think they're going to wait long, to be honest with you.
You think Giannis going to be moved?
Well, no, I'm talking about as far as like even without Giannis, I think he's gonna get moved. Like I said, because the one team I've been constantly hearing linked to them is Minnesota.
Yes, so I'm agreeing that Minnesota want them, but I think what you just said made it sound like they're trying to get the most value from them they can get. So it means it'd be a bidding war if they can't get Giannis. Certain other teams to be like, well, I want to get Ja Morant. So Minnesota might be like, I'm gonna give you this. And like I think they want to make it where Ja Morant is in a bidding war instead of just giving it up. That's what you just said as far as teams playing B, or he'd be gone. So if that's the case, I think
it's more like I hope that teams are more interested in or as interested in Ja as they are in the other players that we're hearing their names. I don't know if it's like a bidding war thing. It's just like, hey, don't forget Ja over here. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll look into that. If this fall through, don't fall through, or fall through, or whatever. We'll give you a call.
That's what I'm saying. If you're waiting for something to fall through, though, like. I got you. But I'm saying they're literally saying they're waiting for something, wait for it to fall through, and hopefully this is their plan B, which means teams got to say, I'm done with Giannis. Which means that I'm saying. So you think Giannis is not going to be traded? Because if Giannis is still available, these same teams been sitting here waiting for Giannis for damn years.
Listen to me, bro. I'm going to tell you right now. Now, I can say yes. But damn it, King, if Giannis don't get traded, okay, we going down to Milwaukee. Somebody got to catch these hands, bro. I'm getting tired of this. This is getting ridiculous.
That drive, man.
It's happening. It's happening. No, you know what? Never mind. Like, what? Wait, what?
Go to Detroit now. Bro. You can't believe you just said that out loud. Now I'm like, bro.
So Detroit's name is linked to a lot of players. What it sounds like to me, a lot of this going to kind of also depend on what they decide to do with Jalen Duren.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, they don't need Jalen Duren if you get listening. You get Giannis. You let that
that's gonna be interesting, bro. It's gonna be interesting.
They had that point though, like we said. I think we said when they got kicked out of the playoffs, they got to really make a big decision this offseason. Like they got there with Cade, and all you see what Cade is. He a baller. In the playoffs and all that stuff.
Keeping Jalen Duren. I just don't want to pay him $40 million.
Yeah,
that's all, man.
Let him go, bro. We had that point again, like you saying. It's
you got Walker Kessler. Asking for God doing super duper maxes and all that. I'm like,
Walker Kessler worth $30 million, bro. Like, what do you have to do as a center to make $30 million? You feel like?
Yes.
Is Walker Kessler better than Rudy?
No.
Is Rudy worth $30 million?
No.
So why should Walker Kessler make $30 million?
Because he's Walker Kessler.
They're making more than Daniel Gafford.
Hey, he's 7 foot. He could do stuff.
Yeah, but he do that. He don't do enough stuff for us. You feel what I'm saying?
You're supposed to say next.
What stuff?
What can? Yeah, there you go. What stuff? What can he do? We talking damn near Nurkic level. Like, what does he do?
I mean, he give you a couple blocks. He good at some things.
He's
not great at anything.
Is he a shot blocker and a great rebounder?
No. So he's good. That's what I'm saying. He's good at doing that. But for him to be good at doing that, already being like extremely tall, that's where I'm like, people not paying attention to what's going on. Like, that means the height is really benefiting him. as far as like his athleticism not really there. So I don't think I think you about to get stuck. I've seen this story before. I've seen Timothy Mozgov before. I've seen these stories before.
Man, I think we are at a point, man, where a lot of our our thought process on a lot of these players and the contract, like you always hear me go back to that Jordan quote, bro, and it always goes back to me when we had these talks, like a Walker Kessler and all that stuff, wanting, Austin Reeves and all that. Because I was listening to somebody talk about, man, we about to pay dudes, 40, 45 million who ain't never been an all NBA and all-star, none of that, bro. And so it's like that's where we at now in the NBA. We are paying you strictly on potential. You make it damn near 50 million because of your potential.
And I got two questions for you for Walker Kessler. One, what would he have to do for him to be worth 30 million for you? Like, what would his numbers? Would you be like, bro, I'm looking at you right now on potential. If I'm gonna give you 30 million, this is what you got to do. What do you have to do, numbers wise?
Bro, you got to give me some Kevin Love numbers, bro.
Damn, for 30 million, I give you 20 and 20.
Well,
like, no, yeah, those type of numbers, like a
average. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like you got
okay, like 25 and 10 or Kevin Love from what's the name? Cavaliers. Kevin Love like 18 and 10.
Yeah, like 18 to 10. Maybe I say like 15 and like 11. Can you be 15 and 11?
15 and 11 with like 2 blocks.
Like 2 blocks, yeah.
15, 11, 2. You be okay with that? Okay, that's the first question.
Yeah,
that's the first.
Now hold on. Now how's he getting his 15?
You probably getting it from Luka, obviously. I mean, as long as you getting them, I don't care how you get them. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
now the reason why I'm asking that, because we also seen players who are being Gerber baby food fed in the playoffs. Jalen Duren is an example, right?
Yes.
Where that impact, that same impact is not the same in the playoffs. So that's what I'm asking. Like,
that's
how
what
you get your 15?
But that's what you need him to do. Like, so you can be a pick and roll player in the playoffs. Amari Stoudemire did it. You have to still be able to score on guys in the low move or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, do a spin.
But his pick and roll, it wasn't just a spin and doing the moves on you. He was a dual threat. If his pick and roll wasn't there, he hit you with the pick and pop.
Not always though. At the beginning of his career, he ain't had that pop. When Amari first came into the league with Nash, he was just a pick and roll guy.
But eventually he got to that, right?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The development, the potential. Yes,
opens you up, right?
Yes,
but now he wasn't making 40 million.
No, he wasn't either.
40 million, you guys you have to have that in your bag because you're going to be cut out like Jalen Duren went from 20 to 10 or whatever it was in the playoffs.
Yes,
so which is why I was asking, how are you going to give me that 15? I need somebody who can consistently give me 15 where I know. Matter of fact, perfect example. Can he give me Zubac numbers?
Nah, I don't think so.
All right, and Zubac's not no 20 and 20 guy, right? But he gets you a consistent like 12 and like a 13, 12, 11. You know what I'm saying?
And
like
Zubac
he can do that.
Not gonna get 30 million.
And not gonna get 30 million. And that's what I'm talking about. And Zubac can score with his back to the basket.
I'd rather have Zubac than Walker Kessler.
I would too.
But here's my second question for you. This is another way I give him $30 million. And he has to answer this question, and I don't think he does. I would say no to this. Do you believe Walker Kessler is good enough that by himself the Lakers are a good defense? Meaning he's the anchor of the defense. Meaning you put him, you stand him there. He's starting for the Lakers. No matter who else, that's what I'm saying. No matter who else is around him, you put Donovan Mitchell's, Bogdanovich, whatever you put around him, we're gonna be a good defense. Is he that type of player, Walker Kessler?
I don't see it, King.
I don't see it either, so I'm not paying him.
And on top of that, he wasn't healthy long enough to even be able to see if he can do it. That's another thing too, right? Like you gotta be, you gotta be dependable. You can say what you want about Rudy Gobert. Rudy ain't never been hurt like that.
I don't see it though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Stuff like that, that's usually superpowers that we talk about, that it or whatever. You see that from the beginning. Rudy Gobert from the beginning of his career had looked like, bro, it's about he do stuff defensively. This is crazy. Wemby does the same thing. I see Walker Kessler as a good defender. He could even possibly at a point be a great defender. He ain't that level of defender though, where he can control the defense by himself. But his numbers are mainly impact on defense.
Like Walker Kessler, one of them centers where he need an Aaron Gordon or somebody beside him, or PJ Washington or something,
or a wing guy, something like. You got to still build your team. He's still a good player for a good defensive team, but he's not the guy that changes guys defensively. You feel what I'm saying?
He does a piece of the defense.
Yes.
Yeah, nah, like I said, he not worth no 30 something for me, to be honest with you. And if he turned that down with the Utah Jazz, it means he want more. I'm like, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm sorry, man. I can't do it. But all right, man. We gotta turn the page here, man. We got one more segment, man. We're gonna continue that conversation with your boy Vincent Goodwill in this segment of Pause. Let's get to it, King. Yeah, boy. Here he be.
All the rest of it.
Your general question, I like to know that greatness is validated. How do we know that any of the last 8 champions are actually validated because they have not done it again? Giannis is itching to get out. Boston is thinking about trading Jaylen Brown. They don't believe in their one championship. LeBron's one championship in LA was not enough. So why would it be enough for us?
Validate is the Larry O'Brien that I put on that shelf and it stays there forever. That's the validation. The Laker thing.
Oh, you mean participation trophy then?
I'm sorry, Larry O'Brien is a participation trophy?
If everybody gets one.
It is an actual trophy. You won the league that year. The 2021 I get because it's summer camp. Like it was in one little bubble, and that's why people give them crap about that one. But no, you win the title. It's validated. You're forever a champion. The difference, of course, is to me, you can have rivalries without dynasty.
What's your thoughts?
Well, first and foremost, let me. I agree with everything Alan said, but the last part, I don't think you can have a true rivalry without a dynasty. That's how rivalries exist. Like you got little stuff like Miami and Miami and Indiana or New York, Miami and New York. I'm sorry, back when they were doing their thing and all that. Like that was cool. It was cute. Mainly for like New York fans and Miami fans and all that, but like the major picture, people not really like, oh my God, that rivalry was ridiculous. But you think about a rivalry, you think about Golden State and like Cleveland and their run and all that. That's like a dynasty, or Larry Bird and what's his name, Magic Johnson, or Shaq and Kobe and Duncan and them. You can consider that, even though they were going against each other and all. Back and forth and winning championships. Michael Jordan and the Utah Jazz at the end of that run and all that. That was
or Jordan and Mark Price and him.
I mean, it became a rivalry because of what Jordan did. Because he's Jordan. You feel me? That's a different conversation because he's Jordan and it's attached to his story. Those rivalries you understand. But it's not even Jordan and like the Detroit Pistons to get over them because of what had happened. Detroit was doing. It became like they were winning championships, being in like a dynasty. Going to the finals 3 years in a row, or whatever. Should have won probably all 3 of them. But to go to Vincent Goodwill, which is the topic here. No, like we say, every championship matters. There's no way. If my favorite team had won any NBA championship, I'd be ecstatic, jumping for joy. I don't care. Everybody played the same amount usually every year, and everybody go through the same situations. Somebody went through it and had the fortitude to go get to the end and win a championship. Even the bubble, me and you, we both agree on that. Like, that's a championship. I'm always going to count that as a championship. There's no asterisks, especially as I gotten older. I realized I used to throw asterisks on stuff like 99 and all that stuff. Or people try to throw asterisks even on LeBron in 2012 because that was a shortened season. People forget that was, remember the Mavericks came back and we didn't start until Christmas and got destroyed or whatever like that. So they won that championship. But I don't think that's that. But to play devil's advocate, like I was saying earlier, I do understand what he's saying, though. And I think he presented his argument the wrong way. The 70s, like we always talk about, multiple champions, right? Who do you remember? Who championships do you remember? Like as far as players and all that stuff in the 70s?
New York, Washington. Spurs didn't win with Iceman.
No, I don't think it was this. It was ABA. Yeah, ABA. I was gonna say, so just certain players. Who, as far as players, who you think of though? Like you got to go back. Obviously, Phil Jackson in the 1-2 back then. You feel me? Like, but you don't think about all that. I don't. I'm not like thinking, oh my God, Phil Jackson. When did he win his player one? Obviously, and if I do, I associate it with trying to get his full ring count because of him being a coach and all that stuff. Like I don't know the guys in the 70s. What I think he's trying to say is with all the parity.
Seattle won.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And when we think of all the parity that's happening right now, people aren't going to remember these champions and these championships as much once you get to the next dynasty. Go ahead.
First of all, how they not gonna remember when we were told that every last one of these teams that won are already dynasties, bro? You understand what I'm telling you?
That's
They
for ESPN
dynasties
to tell you.
already, King.
That's
Okay?
for
They
ESPN
dynasties.
to tell you. But the next dynasty, though, is going to erase this.
Everybody got what they want. You got your one championship and you consider the dynasty. Look at that. Everybody won.
The next dynasty will erase this, though. That's what the next dynasty does. So you forget what happened before because you start comparing dynasties then. It's because we get to the point of wanting to have those lists of who's the top 5 and who's the greatest and all that stuff. So we go past those guys that won the one. Dirk won is special because of the route. You feel me? Like if that didn't happen in LeBron, I really say all the time, Dirk's championship is really part of LeBron's story. I hate that it is, but it's part of LeBron because it's associated with LeBron's story. He gets more love because of it. Like those one championships, even the Detroit Pistons, they're known because they beat Shaq and Kobe and Karl Malone and all them stuff, not because of even going to the conference finals all them years. Who cares? They won that one because they beat Shaq and Kobe and all that stuff. You do not remember those guys that win the one. That's just history. And so, like I say, the next dynasty will then make all these people seem like they're obsolete in a way because it's like you only won one. And this next guy, whoever it is, want to win 2, 3 or whatever like that. And they're going to start comparing them with the guys you couldn't get to. So I do understand. But like I said, they are not participation trophies like all those guys that got one are champions. And that changes all their legacies and all their careers as it should.
So if I'm going to give you a question. Who you taking? New York Knicks or the field? Win a championship next year, right now.
The field.
You don't know who getting traded. You don't know who signing where. So you taking the field? Okay.
I'll take the field.
Okay.
The Knicks. So I take the field. If we had this in this conversation, like if we did 60-40 or percentages, the Knicks would have the most percentage of somebody so far that I would pick to possibly win again. But I'm still picking the field though, because you said all that stuff ain't happened, and I think somebody's gonna get better and all like. Stuff just happens, and nothing happened yet. So I'm gonna pick the
field. I agree. Like I said, man, he got a pause on the choice of words he used, but like you said, you can kind of see what he was trying to say. We've even talked about it like for a couple of years now. We talked about it on the show. We kind of started talking about it because like we're bringing up dynasties and all that type of stuff, man. Like I said, we grew up in the era where there was a bunch of dynasties and stuff like that. I think the last one was Golden State. So, yeah, man. I like how it's different because that means you got a chance. Your team has a chance to win. But at the same time, I can understand, it does affect the league. That, like you said earlier, the NBA is the only league because you can see the people. You know what I'm saying? You could kind of, learn of the people because of you can see their faces every day or whatever. It makes it more to where you need to have a guy represent the whole entire league, kind of like how Jordan was or how LeBron and Kobe and all them guys were over the years and all that type of stuff. It's not like the NFL because the NFL built their brand on the actual brand of NFL, which is why it's a little bit different. Where they don't have to have a face so in the league and they can still thrive or whatever. The NBA, thanks to David Stern. And it helped out the league. You have to build the league around somebody. It has to be around somebody, which is why you kind of hear us always to bring up the fact that they feel like they're manufacturing a lot of these guys. Like, bro, we got to have somebody. So let's just push this guy to the forefront or whatever, right? And they fall flat on their face. But, it's to that point, man. They got to find somebody. Now, like I think we talked about it earlier, it's going to be a little bit harder now because of the CBA and all that type of stuff. So, we're going to have to see, man. It's going to take a really special player, a really special GM, and probably a really special coach to break ththrough that wall or whatever, right? And try to push this league forward or whatever. We'll have to see how that is. We might not even have a player yet. We don't know. We'll just have to see how that go. Hey, maybe New York can be that new team. I know the league would love that.
I'm going to tell you
the
this.
League would love it.
I'm going to tell you real talk. If Cat take that discount, they got a real good chance. If Cat takes, because you, like I always say, you go from your leader, right? Your leader is a representation. If you'll do it, bro, and you out here putting on the hardest work, then why can't I do it? So if JB already taking discounts, if Cat goes ahead and takes a discount and they like showing hard, like emphasis to the role players and all, you can get your money and all that stuff. New York can do it again, bro. They got the right mind frame that comes from Jalen Brunson, bro. Jalen Brunson's a pure leader.
Yeah, man. That was just a little segment of pause, man. We can turn the page here, man. Let's get to let's show us a little love, man, to the merch of the channel. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, if you guys are interested in the merch of the channel, simply scroll down to the description box below. Click on that link to our site where we have all our merch. And also, to members of the channel, you already know you get that permanent discount with that code, man. Just type in that code. You can use it as many times as you want. There's no limit to it, y'all. So go ahead, scroll on down to the description box and check out the site. All right, King, man. Let's go ahead and turn the page, get to the questions and comments, man. We can call it a morning.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
All right, man, what we got?
Let's do it. Shout out to this guy in the building, Big J. He says, besides parity, I thought the point of the CBA was to help small market teams that can't afford to compete. But with the new TV deal, each team gets $255 million per year with all other revenue streams. He says no team should be losing money. Facts.
Yep. And you know what your boy Adam Silver said, BJ? If them small markets, we don't care no more. While we're changing up this draft lottery. So
It just keeps feeling like they talk to the side of their mouths. They just say what you want. That's how I feel. Like, bro, if you want dynasties, say you want dynasties. You feel me? If you don't, say you don't. And Big J also says, no, sir, LA was Eddie Jones and Elton Campbell, the original Shaq and Kobe. Hey, man, the original Shaq.
RIP.
Yeah, RIP Elton Campbell. That was, if you're going Shaq and Kobe reference, yeah. I was going to say the big two was more of Eddie Jones and my guy, Nick the Quick, though. But, yeah. Shout out to Elton Campbell, man. Dang.
So that's how you disrespect Anthony Pillard. I don't do that.
Oh, disrespect. Your boy, I thought you were going to talk about your boy Cedric.
Cedric Sabeezy.
Yeah, he was mad at Magic Johnson, like he had it right. Troll says, "Sweet Jeebus, are they seriously thinking about AR? Paying AR 200 plus mil? Yeah,
yes, they be.
I don't know if they seriously.
I
don't know if they seriously thinking about it. We'll see. But I know AR is seriously asking for it. He said, "I actually don't hate 10 minutes of K-Love per game." Pause. I think the per game you had to say pause there, Troll. You said per game you were good, but I don't know, man. I don't know about Kevin Love anymore. Last I say Kevin Love, he was like,
if they sign Kevin Love, they're not serious about winning, bro. I'm sorry.
You can't give Bron two guys, bro. Like,
yeah, that's well. I already said my piece on that, but go ahead.
Yeah. Richard says Lakers are way too hung up on named players that the CBA won't allow you to have. We need to trade vets for youth, trade down in the draft for multi-picks. Hey, I feel you. It's supposed to be a great draft. Why not get a whole bunch of athletic dudes? Go ahead.
Once again, who picking the players?
It ain't Ralph Linka. It's not a dude. It ain't Ralph Linka. It's your boy. What's the name of the glasses? Kurt Rambis.
Don't trade down. Don't trade down. I don't trust now one of them with no draft pick. Like I asked King before, Richard. I asked King before. When was the last time Rob Lincoln hit on the draft pick?
You said Jerry West.
Shit, yeah, you probably say Mitch Kupchak.
Troll said, I really don't even trust Mitch without Jerry West. Troll says, wouldn't we rather give Kessler the AR money than give AR the AR money? No, I wouldn't give either one of them. Like, I think
I'm
that's
about to say, really, but but those are my two choices. I don't know.
It's two different reasons of why. Like, that's too much money to give Walker without him being like, Walker don't do enough for me to make AR. I mean, make 40 million. AR do something, but he just too much in the negative to do to make 40 million.
Like I said a minute ago, if we're talking about we're having a pause on Jalen Duren making 40 million, and Jalen Duren is better than Walker Kessler, I'm definitely not giving Walker Kessler no 40 million or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm not doing it. I can't do it.
That's a bad decision, troll, right there, man. I can't even decide. I can't even lie to you. I'd be like,
and to be honest with you, it looked like a darn Rob Pelinka move.
I give the money to Austin Reeves. I feel like Austin Reeves of 40 million would have more value being traded than Walker Kessler going to have when he get 40 million. That's what I feel like is going to happen.
Because remember, the league is prevalent for Austin Reeves' position.
Yeah,
it ain't for Walker Kessler's.
So. Yeah, Austin could just get hot for a month or whatever, and you like, oh, he cooking and getting you 30, trade him. Richard says the Lakers are going to pay a 6-man $200 million when 100 is too high, and lean into ability and not names. Jeez.
Richard, I don't know why you coming here preaching today, sir. You got your suit and you got your suit on. Reverend Richard, he preaching, bro. I've been saying it, Richard. I mean,
Richard says. Richard says Duren is more athletic, but Kessler shot threes well. He did in college and wasn't bad, but Jazz just started allowing. Yeah, when at this point, well, Kessler's not a 3-point shooter. I mean, he might. I mean, maybe he becomes a Brook Lopez later on. That's like Derek Lively in them. At this point, they're not. They would let him shoot it in their game. They're not.
You know what? If he could become a Brook Lopez, that'd be nice.
That'd be nice. But I think Luka, the pop is still awesome. But the role is still, I think Luka.
That's what we were. That's what
role. The role is what he really wants. If he had to choose between the two, the role and the pop, I think he'd choose the role first.
No, yeah, I agree.
Just have something with the role, bro. Turn off the role and hit a baby hook. You feel me? Like, just turn off. Stop doing. Yeah, just do something. That's all you gotta do. You don't always gotta roll and dunk. That's what everybody think when you roll, pick and roll is just dunk. No, you don't gotta dunk the ball.
Which is why we were saying the perfect center that they could get him is like a Jared Allen.
Yeah, that's why I say Jared Allen actually fits. If Jared Allen would show up still in the playoffs and all, his game plan, what he does, it fits. And he good defensively. To be undersized. Richard says, that being said, under the cap, every position has a price, and no way in hell I'm paying a center $30 million. Jeez,
that's what I was saying.
Not that center, not him. It's special center. I wouldn't even give Kessler 30. That's crazy. He said they all overlooking the fact Austin turned down being drafted by Detroit, so can't see him going there.
It might be different circumstances now, but
could be with the different team and all. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what Troll said. Yeah, but Detroit was bad then. And Richard says, King, I don't think Rob and Kirk have any clue how to build around Luka. That's why Luka now giving him lists. He's still not telling him though. He trying to hint to him like, bro, this is what I want. But I ain't telling you exactly who I want to do your job.
I'm gonna say with that list, like I said, the fact that everybody and mama know what Luka need around him.
Should know.
If you're supposed to be a so-called good GM, Rob Pelinka, then you should automatically know that. You know what I mean?
Mark Cuban didn't know.
He was there when he got the Gaffords in the
He did. For 1 year. You feel me? Yeah, his whole tenure. But I'm just saying.
I'm about to say, no, I hear you. But at least he got the sense enough to do it. Like,
Rob gonna do it eventually. Cool. Rob gonna do it before his last year, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Rob gonna get that. The clock gonna be right again.
Now, I'm gonna say, no, he better.
He better. You right. I told you this is the last. If Luka, bro, if the Lakers struggle this year, people always said, they always ask me the question, would Luka leave the Lakers? They struggle this year, he will.
Oh, I told you.
They struggle this year, they will. This is the Lakers. That's why that new ownership. It's crazy because they got a new ownership. They about to be held accountable now. It's like, bro, come on, man. What I tell you about a month ago? I said, Luka, don't sign the extension because he might be. I think they up for an extension after this. They think during this year or whatever. And I said, bro, don't sign the extension. Put their feet to the fire. And hey, I'm not gonna tell you exactly who to get, but like I said, you should know. Everybody and mama know how to build around Luka. We've seen it already, right? So you ought to know how to build around him. If you don't get this done, bro, then I'm not signing an extension. I'm gone when I'm a free agent. You said that's simple.
Yeah.
Troll says LeBron at 15 equals win. I'm trying to prove that to my partner, but he's still saying the drama, and I understand that part.
I'm not talking about the money. The money, the
that's
issue.
What it says, it's the drama. I understand.
Yeah, it's just the stuff that come with LeBron. Like, you're getting 15 million of that extra stuff, and I ain't trying to. Luka's on the.
It's starting on the clock now. So like,
yeah,
come on, bro. People in your peers are winning.
Are passing you up. Yeah,
when like, your peers are winning, and it's like
everything right. Yeah. Make sure you get everything right. You know what I'm saying?
Richard says Relle is right. Clean house, put a team around Luka, but it won't ever happen. Yeah, I don't think that's what I'm saying. Y'all. I don't trust Rob, bro. I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying. Again, y'all right. Y'all 100%. A new GM should come in there and do that. Rob Pelinka, you saying they'll get rid of Austin Reeves, get rid of LeBron James, and then fill all the holes we had last year and use money to get him a team that's competitive this year. I do not trust Rob Pelinka to do that. You getting rid of everything he didn't get himself that he was lucked into, and you saying, man, you know what? Now I'm gonna get something.
He said everything he was lucked into.
That's what I'm saying. He was lucked into, bro. Undrafted, Magic Johnson, Nick Larson.
It's kind of like, for example, like DeAndre Ayton, right? Like all this negative stuff, right? And you trying to find that one positive to kind of hold on to. Well, he could do this, right? Robin one, I can't, bro. You just said it. He lucked into them guys. Like I said, LeBron was gonna go to LA regardless because of the market and all that stuff, and Magic got him there. Anthony Davis went there because of LeBron, right? And Luka went there because you already know what happened or whatever, right? It's not like you just went out here and just like put in the work and did this and that, and you got these players or whatever, right? You happen to luck up into them because of the market that you're in or because of the situation that you're in.
So let's go. I can take you even further. The only reason he was in that GMC or even around that GMC is because he was Kobe Bryant. First and foremost, he was Kobe Bryant's assistant, right?
Thanks.
So after that happened,
or his what's the name? His
agent. His agent. I apologize, wrong A word. His agent. Then after that, Magic Johnson was, like we said, the GM of the Lakers. He was doing like conniving stuff behind his back and all that stuff. And then Magic, he lucked up because Magic left, and then he became the GM right behind it. So yeah, bro, there ain't a lot of X's and O's on Rob Pelinka's resume. There's a lot of I know you.
Like I said, what's that one thing where you like, oh man, like Rob I can see Rob, like he's not
he can tell stories. Shoot. He can tell fictional stories like Heath Ledger and Kobe.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. He can write a screenplay.
Right, yeah, do it.
Screenplay. We got Logan with the $2 dough. No, he says that 2018 draft class was stacked for real. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I want everybody to see it right now that's a member, and it's okay. You don't gotta show favoritism and all that stuff. I really want to know because I'm questioning myself. Rank the draft 1 through 3. 1 through 4. I'm sorry. No, 1 through 5. 1 through 5. I want to know who your 1 through 5 is now. I think I know who the 5 players are, but who's 1 through 5? Rank them for me in the comments. But yes, that 2018's draft class was stacked. Thank you, Logan. Troll said Austin at 40 million equals chain around your cap space. Facts.
Yeah, I just
at 40 million or 30 million might do the same.
Because this thing too, like you being strapped with Austin Reeves at that amount, I don't trust Rob Pelinka to be able to fill around the margins. Because you gotta look at it like this too, King. You got players like you got teams like OKC, right? Look how they were able to fill around the margins with like a Caruso and an iHeart, right? Like a lot of people, before those two players went to that team, they were like, okay, it's pretty solid players or whatever, man. It could be part of the rotation. Nobody in their right mind was sitting there thinking before they got them that, oh man, they could be 2 corner pieces to a championship team, right? Yeah. So that's the kind of moves that I don't see Rob Pelinka being able to make, as far as like him being able to see that, like that talent and being able, okay, that little piece, like Majai, I think you both said it. If Majai was on the Lakers right now and it was in this situation, I'd be kicking my feet up because he got it. Don't worry about it. I could trust Majai because he can do the things that I've been wanting Donnie to do for years, which is pay attention to the draft, being able to be a talent evaluator, you know what I'm saying, and can construct a roster together. I don't trust him to do any of that. I've been asking you, who gonna make the decision during draft night? I don't trust Rob Pelinka. I'm sorry.
Rambus, bro.
I don't trust Kurt.
I don't trust him either. I'm just saying. I don't trust Jeannie Buss. None of them. I don't trust anybody.
This is where I wish that the LA owners,
The new ownership.
Dodger owners will kind of step in and kind of, oversee things or whatever, bro.
That's what I think they're going to get. And my only worry is I think they're going to get one more year.
This year, King.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they're going to get one more year. I wish it would be this year too, but I think they're going to get one more year, and that's the part that's going to hurt them is the one more year. That's what's going to hurt them in the long run. I hope they realize that because Luka might be gone. That one more year is don't do it. You wasting time. Yeah, bro. Luka be 30 before we know it. Before we know it, we look it up and be like, damn, Luka 30.
I don't. Yeah. Some players are unlucky, bro.
Last question, because he said Austin Reeves, Walker Kessler for you. Walker Kessler at Maxi Kleber at his best, was he ever worth $30 million a year?
Yeah, he's Messiah.
Okay.
No.
So at his best, he was absolutely not worth $30 million a year, right?
No.
Whatever Walker Kessler potential is right now that you see, at his best, how many tiers above how many tiers above Maxi Kleber at his best is he?
Yeah, I say he's a few tiers above, but
you say a few tiers? So I'm gonna say one. I'm gonna say he had I think Walker Kessler's gonna make all defensive team possibly, right? That's I don't know if he make it all-star team.
No.
So Maxey was a starter that didn't make the all defensive team. So I'm saying
that's what
I'm saying, but he still could do some things. Like Maxey at his best, he wasn't trash. You feel me? Like Maxey became trash, but he wasn't trash at his best. You feel me? Like they ran him into the ground and made him trash. We all know that. Walker Kessler at his best, bro, is not that far away.
So let me put it like this:
30 million.
I know it's a lot of revisionist history with Maxi Kleber. Maxi Kleber technically was not a starter for the Mavericks. He started for the Mavericks. He shouldn't have been starting.
He shouldn't have been starting.
He was not a starter for the Mavericks. Walker Kessler is a starter in the league. He can start on teams.
He is.
So that's why I said, like, when it comes to that levels, like, yeah, he's above Maxi Kleber. Now,
when Maxi was starting, though, he wasn't trash though always.
Well,
no, he shouldn't have been starting. You
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying he was trash or whatever. I'm just saying, like, his level of play, he's supposed to be a backup. A perennial backup.
Because he's undersized. He don't play, he in between, he a tweener. That's undersized.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm talking about just in general.
Yes,
he's supposed to be a perennial backup.
Yes.
But Walker Kessler can be a starter for at least a little bit under half the teams in the league.
How many more years?
To be what you mean?
Starter quality.
I mean, it's gonna depend on his health, bro, because he's out the whole season this year.
That's what I'm saying to you, bro. Like, I'm not trying to throw. I keep saying the name, and nobody hear me. I feel like I'm saying Timothy Mozgov. I'm being reminded of a Timothy Mozgov. He was a starter at one point, where he seemed like he was a starter and all that stuff, and then the NBA moved around him. I see dinosaur real soon.
And you know what hurt him too?
The LA Lakers give him the money, and then right, and then LA Lakers give him the money. That's what you say was going to hurt him, like Walker Kessler. That's the point I'm trying to say right now. That's why it's Timothy Mozgov.
No, I agree with you. You understand he got paid by both Brooklyn and the Lakers, bro. He's in both the two of the biggest markets in the country. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But yeah,
but that's
crazy.
What I feel. Timothy Mozgov, bro. Richard says, see why I say Lakers lost their way. I'm thinking I at least need a backup team. Yeah, Richard. I don't know what the Lakers right now. If that's your team, man. I wouldn't have chosen them. Just watch Luka when you watch Luka, but don't choose the Lakers as your team. They not the old Lakers that you want to be rooting for now. You get the wrong point of being a Laker fan.
Detroit among suitors for the Lakers star if he becomes an unrestricted free agent.
That's bro. So I'm not gonna lie to you, right? So again, that's why I'm saying the Lakers would have to let him go. It would be an L for a bigger W, right? But damn, that W would be awesome for Detroit, though. Like all Detroit team, I still wouldn't pay him. I don't know, bro. I don't know that 40 million. If he get 40 million, I might still.
He gonna make him more than goddamn Cade, I think.
Yeah, like whoa, hold up. I don't know about that. Richard said the thing is Luka and Belko don't play well together, and Austin's a six man, and their forwards really suck outside of 42-year-old. Yeah.
Who's Belko?
I don't know. Richard be saying some dudes' names and all that stuff. Hold up. Belko. Is that Braun you trying to say? Luka and Braun don't play well together, and Austin is six man. Therefore, suck out of 42-year-old. That might be what he's saying.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
I don't know. Richard gonna let us know again though. Or he says I don't think they trading Giannis. I think they're going to gamble on him leaving and being a bad guy, signing a new contract. LOL. Hopefully, I'm just crazy. Oh, he's going to sign a new contract, Richard. If it gets to that point, Giannis is going to sign a new contract with the Bucks. If they let him sign a new contract, they're stupid. So it's going to really be, they think it's more for them. Nah, it's going to be the Bucks. The Bucks ain't going to benefit from that. Giannis going to benefit if they let him sign that contract.
LeBlanco, you talking about LeBron?
LeBron, that's what I thought. So, I thought you talking about LeBron. Richard says Kessler would have to be 38 on 6 threes a game. Ooh, with what he does now, So if he was 38% on 6 threes a game, yes, that's like what KP was supposed to be. So you saying Kessler's gonna be better than KP? That's all I'm saying, Richard. Like, and I don't think you're saying that, but if he was better than KP,
that guy name up, huh?
But that's what we're saying though. If he 38 on 6 a game, absolutely. He says Knicks get Cat at 30 to 40 mil instead of 60. The Knicks could be serious, and y'all know how I feel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Richard. If he takes that discount, the Knicks could be the team. Melissa says, thank God it's Friday. Knicks are champions. Yes, amen, Melissa. I'm happy for you, Melissa. Real talk that they won, man. Like, for real, you being over here, like, through the whole ride, seeing the Jalen Brunson and all that, him going to the team and then really getting to realize.
Hey, be honest, technically, she was the first one to call it JB going to the Knicks.
Yeah, to the Knicks, yep. She said she didn't attend the parade. Bro, got you out of there.
I'm trying to protect you out here, Melissa.
Richard said, yeah, I want them to help the Heat get Giannis and Lakers get Ware. And what's that? Jang. Ware going to shit. I mean, there you go. That's a name I didn't think about. Ware. I mean, Ware going with Luka.
Hey, make it happen. Make the call, Richard.
We already talked about a Lively type dude and all that before, and we talked about a guy that's comparable to Lively, maybe even better offensively.
You better than him offensively.
That's what I'm saying. That's the guy right there.
Yeah. No.
He says, I ain't smoke enough yet for that. We'll have to get back with you for the list. Appreciate you. Troll says Luka, JB, Shea, Trey, and Triple J. I mean, that would be the 5 I would pick. Damn, he got Jalen Brunson over Shea. I would go. So here's my non-biased pick right now. If we had to go back and talk in the barbershop 20 years later, I'm gonna go Shea first. I'm gonna go Luka second still right now. JB creeping up on third though. Like JB and Luka would be in a conversation where people would argue back and forth, and then I'm going Trey and Triple J. I still think Luka gonna end up being number 1 at the end, but I think Shea's the number 1 right now. He got to be, bro. He got 2. That's hardware dumb. Come on, man. Luka ain't got nothing on him hardware wise, but scoring titles, and this ain't Carmelo Anthony. I don't care about that. You feel me? Like, let's keep it real. I love Luka, but let's keep it real, man. Like, you gotta get the hardware. What have you done for me lately? Don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring. Richard says, tell me there isn't at least 6 teams if Luka joins, they're winning. There are. I agree. And he said, y'all know I'm a hater for that thing. Yeah, and that's it, bro. It's a good one.
Yes, sir, man. Listen, definitely appreciate everybody, man, rocking with your boys for another one, man. Listen, if you guys are new to the channel, shout out to the new subscribers of the channel. We definitely appreciate y'all. Listen, if you guys are new to the channel, if you're into NBA content, we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Simply hit that subscribe button. Join us here. We'll have another show here on Monday. And also, too, if everybody can hit them likes for us, too, that'll be much appreciated as well. That helps out the channel in more ways than you know. And just like you saw some of the people here on the screen, if you want to become a member of the channel, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button and consider becoming a member of the channel like the people you just saw here on the screen. Also comes with different perks and stuff as well. Also, too, follow me, Big J, BA, and Cuz on Cuz We Geek, where we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. We're gonna be talking about their first reactions for Supergirl came out. We're gonna talk about that, and then we're gonna be talking about the Spider-Man brand new day box office predictions that's supposed to be coming out here, because I think that movie comes out next month. So Supergirl comes out next week. We'll do a spoiler discussion on that next Saturday, and we're gonna be talking about the early reactions and stuff like that tomorrow. So if you guys into DC, Marvel, and all that good stuff, DC, Marvel, Star Wars, all that, join us over there on Cuz We Geek, man. We have shows every Tuesday evening and Saturday morning. Kings, anything else I'm forget?
Share, more share, guys. Like is the equivalent of share. Also, Spider-Man say he coming for the number 1 spot again, bro. Like back in the day, Spider-Man 2, maybe.
He's projected to make a nice little hunk of change open weekend.
Okay, but also follow myself, Queen, Travis, BA, and sometimes Devin on We Talk Combat. So we talk all things combat sports and sports entertainment. Like to call us the best, brightest, and the blackest combat review show there is on YouTube or anywhere else. Come on over there if you like WWE, combat sports, anything like that. Mainly WWE. We have shows, watch-alongs throughout the week on Discord, also on YouTube, and then we do recap shows usually on Sunday afternoons and all. If you're into that type of stuff, come on over, subscribe, like, comment, and we'll get you over there. But over here on this channel, we'll be back, I guess, on Monday evening. I don't know what type of show we're going to have, but it should be something interesting.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I know more news. More news coming in that we doing the show.
Yeah, maybe a trade. Hopefully it's a trade by there. Cross my fingers.
But listen, man. Matter of fact, hold on 1 second. When did the dang draft?
You said they raised the age for the draft?
You serious,
I talked
bro?
about that one.
So the draft is on Tuesday.
Oh man, damn.
First round is Tuesday. Second round is on Wednesday. Damn, dog. I was gonna see if we can do like a watch along, but I gotta work on Tuesday. Dang, and I got because we geeked on Tuesday.
You wanna?
Why you start doing it on Thursdays?
I don't know. We can talk about it afterwards, but I mean, we could try if you want to switch shows. If you want to switch dates, if everybody now, everybody else, I don't know what everybody else doing on your side.
I have to ask everybody. We'll talk about it though.
Okay.
But yeah, man, listen. With all that being said, man, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like, follow us over here on Cap and Crown NBA podcast. We talk about all things NBA related, man. It's your boys Relle and King. We'll be back here on Monday. Same cap time, same crown channel.
Okay.
Cap and Crown. Now, listen. What I would do is I would trade Luka, right? And I would sign Walker Kessler and Austin Reeves to super duper maxes.